Hello everyone, and this is a Geek Must-Have with a Postbag. And this is a Postbag from Adafruit. And I was kind of excited, and I cheated and I already opened it. But we'll go through the items inside of this package. The first item is a Raspberry Pi 3 Model B, a standard Raspberry Pi, and the Model B is the one that has the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth on it. This is what the Raspberry Pi 3 Model B card looks like. And it has an HDMI port, it has a power plug, a on-the-go plug, it has both a camera port as well as a display port, the standard GPIO complement, a Ethernet port, and a stack of USB ports. Now at the bottom, the little springy slot where the SD card with the Raspbian Linux image is plugged into. I am thinking on using this particular board for a RetroPie arcade gaming system. The next item is this tiny little Adafruit Joy Bonnet. It is a little arcade game controller. It has a four-way joystick. It has a select button, a start button. It has an X, a Y, an A, and a B button. Kind of like a standard controller. It also has a 1 and a 2 button up here at the top. And this is meant to plug in to the top of a standard Raspberry Pi 0. So here's a Raspberry Pi 0, and this is just a Raspberry Pi 0 plain. It's not a W edition. And when the headers are soldered on the top here, this card sits on top of this. And then by plugging this into a power and HDMI, you can use this with a copy of RetroPie to have an old retro style arcade game. I like their little logo on the back. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. One of these standard phrases from one of the old arcade games. And the next item is something completely new, and it is called the microBit. This was designed specifically for kids and beginners to get started in doing programming work. It's a very small, pocket-sized computer. This is what it looks like. The microBit is powered off of 3 volts, so with a couple of AA batteries you can power this. It has a reset button to be able to reset it, and has a USB connector. It also has the ability of detecting motion through the use of an accelerometer that's built into it, and a kind of direction in which you're heading, because it has a
magnetometer,
compass chip. Also has 5 alligator-friendly connect points. They say alligator-friendly. This means that you can use an alligator clip to hook it up. If you're a kid and don't have access to a soldering iron or don't know how to solder, an alligator clip is probably the next best thing. It has a couple buttons on the other side here for you to press and do things, and then an LED array that you can use to be programmed to flash letters, characters, or whatever. This is based on the NRF51822 microcomputer, which has a built-in Bluetooth Low Energy or Bluetooth 4.0 connectability. It has a little Bluetooth LE antenna listed there. And it has 19 I/O ports that you can connect to it. To program this, you don't use an Arduino and you don't use a Raspberry Pi. You can use the MakeCode PXT block language, which is a drag and drop blocks into place and connect them together to do things. Or if you're hardcore, you can use microPython and write code from scratch. I'm looking forward to testing this out because this is something completely different, and it's kind of a unique approach to get computing into the hands of kids. And this is a project by the BBC in the UK. This is today's Postbag items from Adafruit.